Hey, what's up, VC? Coming at you again. I think this is my 9th video. Still talking about my record collection, where I got my records, and what I'm into, and if I remember, how much I paid for them. So, normally I start off with my purge pile, but I'm going to start off with the Holy Trinity. Those are 3 records from the same group that are just insane. As you can see, Funkadelic. Their first album, 1970 release, OG US Press. And this has a little bit of writing on the back cover, a little bit of ring wear. But I love this record, and I got it for $10 at a local record store. And amazing. My favorite Funkadelic album right here. A lot of rappers have used samples from this record, and it's just gritty. Eddie Hazel's guitar work is it's distorted. So we got rock, funk, soul, blues, and everything. Psych mixed on this record. Amazing. So now from the same year, same group, Free Your Mind and Your... Gotta flip it over. Ass Will Follow. And this is a gatefold. This is a 1990 UK reissue. And amazing record. Same thing. Gritty, psych, funk. Amazing album. And this one says it was direct metal mastered from digital tapes. And I got to admit, it sounds amazing. Next we got Funkadelic, and this is from 1971. Maggot Brain, and the title track off of this is Eddie Hazel's solo performance. Amazing record. You can bring tears to your eyes. And again, funk, soul, blues, psych, rock, everything is here. I got this, this is one of my first records that I bought when I started collecting albums again. And I got this in California at a surf and skate shop. I think I paid $14 American at the time. This is a 2008 reissue, and that's when I got it. Great album. Now, still sticking with the funk, Instant Funk right here. This is from 1979 on South Soul Records. Now, what really makes this record awesome is that you have boogie, disco, gritty funk, and jazz funk, ballads. Everything that you would want in a funk album is here. And they have a track, Dark Vader. It just brings you into the cosmos. Amazing. Next, I got Fred and the New JBs and Breaking Bread. Amazing album, super funky, and this one was from 1974. This is a reissue, unknown date of the reissue, but I got this at in Toronto at Play the Record, and I paid $14.99 Canadian at the store, and I think that's a major deal for this record. And it's amazing, super funky. The horn section, insane, and the track Stepchild, it's the last one on side 2, over 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes long, and it's the definition of pure jazz funk at its finest. You've got to hear that song, Stepchild. Next, I wanted to show this record here. I'm sure a lot of people have it. It's Gap Band 4. If you can read Roman numerals, that's a 4. And good album. And I'm just stopping at good because you have songs like Outstanding, Amazing, You Dropped the Bomb on Me, and Talking Back. But it's not a completely good album. And I don't listen to it, and there's like 3 songs out of the 10 that are really good, and I don't think it's worth keeping. And this is my only Gap Band album, so I'll have none in my collection, but I'm searching for something more than this. So I'm going to give a couple examples of what my personal opinion is a good funk soul record. And the first is The Whispers from 1978, Headlights. Starts off, first title track, Headlights, funky, in your face, nonstop for like 7 minutes. And then you got a couple of ballads. Olivia, Lost and Turned Out, amazing song. And it's just a complete album. Everything you want. Soul. And what I would say, their storytelling, their writing is so much better than, let's say, that last Gap album. There's just more, it's deeper, this one. And next, same thing. Same reasoning. The Ojays, 1976, Music is the Message. And same thing. Amazing album, different style, soul, funky, gospel. But what makes this one special is the song Darlin' Darlin' Baby, which Big Pun used as a sample. I think it's still not a player. The original version, I think that's the song that he used it for. And when you hear it, it just makes you feel good. Amazing album, and just like The Whispers, a complete funky R&B soulful album. Worth getting. Next, I'm going to get into just a little bit of hip-hop, a kind of different hip-hop. This is a 2008 reissue of Kanye West's 808s and Heartbreaks. If you broke up from a relationship and put this on, you would probably be in the hospital, because it's that powerful for people that are feeling emotional. But the content is amazing. It's a trifold here with, in the middle, there's the CD version. Okay, we'll leave that out. And there is, if I can get it out here, a poster. Oh, and him and his mom. And then there's a lyric sheet. I'm not going to pull out the lyric sheet, but there is a lyric sheet. And this record's just amazing. It's Kanye at his finest. His rapping is good. Singing is good. The beats are very simple. They've been brought down to just, bass and light drum tracks. There's not heavy sampling in this, so it's just amazing. And now we're going to get into a bit of jazz. And this one is from 1982, Oliver Jackson, Le Quartet. And this is on Black and Blue label. See a bit of it here in Canada, but don't get my hands on too much. And I was disappointed in this one. I think this might be joining the Gap Band in the Perch pile. I got this at a antique mall that had 3 for $5, and I think that day I just bought this one, so it was 1 for $3. And I just thought the players and the label, it's going to be something, and it's boring. It's tight. I'll give them that. It's a tight album, but there's nobody doing anything extra. They just got paid and they did their job. So, next to Jazz Samba and Getz and Gilberto. A lot of people have these ones. These are both on Verve. This one is just super minty. And this one a little bit of wear, but the vinyls are mint. And again, it's a gatefold as well. And this one, 1962, 1963. Samba Jazz. These are the only two Samba Jazz albums that I have, and they're amazing. And the guitar work on both, Charlie Bird on one, and I think it's João Gilberto doing guitar on this one, and amazing. Sound amazing. beautiful music. You can put it on from start to finish and you really realize why they sold so many copies. It's just perfect. There's nothing bad to say about them. So I am keeping them. I don't listen to them a lot. I just, they're one of those that when you do break it out, you're like, oh yeah, that's why it's so popular. They're that good. Next, I'm going to get into a little bit of something different, some Ahmad Jamal. And this is my last Ahmad Jamal. And I purged the rest. And I love his piano work, but some of his albums just weren't for me. This is definitely for me. And this one is 1980, Genetic Walk. And I think this is on 20th Century Fox Records. And what I can say about this, it's a Canadian press. It's amazing. It's funky. Each track, funky, soulful, spiritual, and it's just amazing. And there's a song called Bellows, and that's where Ahmad Jamal really gets to show his piano technique and how special he is. So if you can only hear that track off this album, I definitely recommend it. Bellows. And the last one I'm going to show today, it's just going to be a quick video, is Keith Jarrett. And this one is Eyes of the Heart, double LP, gatefold, on ECM Records. I love ECM. I don't have enough of ECM. It seems like all over the States, they're fair priced. In Canada, they're pricey. And they're a little bit harder to come by where I'm living. So this one, it's definitely spiritual. It's from a live performance. I forget what year that performance was, but from 1976, a concert in Austria. And this record is just everything that I love about jazz. Just brings you on a mind trip to another level. What I will say, it's a double LP, but on the last record, it's only one side. So I really wish they could have got some more content to put on the second side of this last record, but they didn't. So one side's completely blank. And I think that's it playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't have it on too loud, but that's from the album. And amazing. So love Keith Jarrett, love ECM, need to get more of it. And that's the last one I'm going to show today. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll come back at you with more of these videos. See you later.